So now it's time to decorate with Zentangles all around your jar. I'm going to begin today by just working on the lid portion. I've had the jar covered in plastic with a sponge as its neighbor for at least a day or two. And I have my practice sketch plan design handy, inspiration. And I've got my choice of tools, ballpoint pen, a dull pencil, a lead pencil without the lead sticking out, and a chopstick if I provided that in your kit. I can't remember, but if so, there's one fat end of a chopstick and a skinny end, usually. I may have provided another tool in your kit, I can't remember, that will also be good for carving, possibly. You make the judgment call on that. And if you have anything better at your house to carve with, by all means use it. You can even use a golf tee to carve, believe it or not. So my sponge is still pretty damp considering it's, I've abandoned it for a little bit. And the clay is nice and healthy at this point, nice and plastic. Really good surface to kind of map out my designs. I've done some interior smoothing already. I could probably stand to use more. The lid is not sticking because I had previously placed dry paper towel in between the jar body and the lid. And I referred to that in a previous video. And I still have my 2 lines indicating where the lid or cap fits best on the jar. So that's for people in your household to know, in addition to you, helpful to you. So now it's just a matter of kind of picking your tool, what you think will work best for carving Zentangle designs all around your project. But again, I'll just focus on the lid. Again, my scale is off on my drawing, but that's okay. I'm just using it to get inspired by. So I've got it handy, and I'm going to freestyle my Zentangle designs. You are more than welcome to do what you did in beginning class and trace from your paper onto your clay. Think back to doing that. That might be more helpful if you don't feel comfortable freehanding. It's up to you. So I'm just kind of freestyling 3 sections on my lid. I'm using a ballpoint pen. So I'm mapping out the 3 sections for my 3 different Zentangles that you see featured on my sketch. And also use your sketchbook to jot down these ideas as well. If you're going to transfer onto clay and trace, use lined paper because it is so wimpy. It's kind of preferable. So I'm just extending my lines from my lid or cap onto the body of the jar. And I'll show you how to decorate the body of the jar in a later video. This video is just focusing simply on the lid. But you can see I'm dividing the entire jar into 3 sections. I'm liking that lead pencil without the lead. I'm going to continue to do a lot of carving with that tool. But again, you can also use a ballpoint pen or any other tool I provided you in your kit or anything in your house that you think is better.